Welcome everyone to Baltimore, Maryland, to M&A XPlosion. We are back in the arena and it is time for us to get up to what we normally do here. We are going to be starting off with a historic M&A Grand Championship match, a battle between two M&A stalwarts, Owen Nichols, the self-professed king of MMA, and Christian Cage, the M&A Grand Champion. Owen Nichols having never won a championship here in M&A, though being a member since day one. This man has been in and around professional wrestling for a couple of years now, and after a very successful MMA career where he was a 4-time world welterweight champion and a 2-time world lightweight champion, Owen Nichols transitioned to pro wrestling very well, but now he's got to start facing off against the 29-year veteran Christian Cage, the leader of the patriarchy, coming out here with the M&A Grand Championship. This match originally slated for Avery Irvin, though Avery did suffer an injury away from the ring, and now he is going to have to adapt to a new challenger, that challenger being Owen Nichols. Christian Cage has held this championship for the better part of a year, having an iron grip on the Grand Championship. But can he keep it going now that he is against M&A-backed Owen Nichols? Live in Baltimore, Maryland, M&A XPlosion emanating in front of a crowd of 10,163. Jammed to the rafters they are. Christian Cage talking out to the crowd, the leader of the patriarchy. We have heard rumors that he is trying to bring in the members of the patriarchy, Nick Wayne, Luchasaurus, but tonight he comes alone. M&A Grand Championship will be on the line. That is what they are fighting for right there. Christian Cage making a defense of his championship against Owen Nichols. Owen, very, very prepared, it would seem. A little bit of a tribute to Razor Ramon there. Maybe showcasing exactly what he thinks of Christian Cage. Christian not even bothering with theatrics, just a single arm raise. And Christian handing over the belt to Jessica Douglas. Will that be the last time that he holds this championship, or will he be able to walk away as champion? It's going to be his third defense of the championship. Let's get into this one. Ring the bell, and Owen starts off with a flop. Tried to go for a running forearm attack, but couldn't quite get a kick in the head there from Owen Nichols, and now just a full mount into the pie-facing punches. And a smack in the face of the Grand Champion Christian Cage on the back foot as Owen Nichols now just lacing him with a bunch of strikes. Heavy in with the bicycle knee. And Christian Cage goes down hard, but quickly back to his feet. Owen Nichols maintaining control here. Neckbreaker incoming. Nate, a hero's welcome, that form. And then the gator roll into a teardrop. And back to the gator roll, another teardrop. Owen Nichols all over Christian Cage in these opening measures. Kick right to the gut of Christian Cage, and Owen is just obliterating him. But Christian trying to get back into it. Christian Cage now grabbing Owen Nichols, placing him on the ropes. What does he have in mind here? Off the ropes, the big backdrop, planting him flush on the mat. Owen Nichols in trouble as Christian Cage with a running Fisherman's Buster goes in for the cover. Jessica Douglas on the count. One. Only a 1 count for Owen as he pops his shoulder of Cage and Nichols into it. And Owen now trapped in a knee bar by Christian Cage. You don't expect Christian to often go for the submission route. Owen Nichols able to get out with a lot of ease, but that was still a very bold strategy by Christian. I respect the gusto, and the Scorpion Death Drop, a signature maneuver of Christian Cage, puts him down. Cage heading to the outside, and Cage grabs a stop sign. Lax rules here, but Owen, oh my God, forearm smashed him in the face with that stop sign. Christian Cage staying up on it, and another planting Scorpion Death Drop. Owen Nichols knew how dangerous that stop sign was in the hands of Christian Cage. Big DDT onto Cage. Christian Cage headed to the top. Owen Nichols know where to go. Owen, oh, eats a drop kick from Cage. Christian Cage taking all the risks that he can in this one. Christian now with the blood in the water. An impaler DDT on the floor, and he wants that stop sign back. Oh my God, Owen manages to move out of the way. Good Lord. Run, hockey, overhead toss onto the stop sign and the stairs. Oh my God. And now just a clubbing blow to the face of Christian Cage. And another one, and Owen slamming his head into the steel steps as well. Good Lord. Sending Christian Cage back in the ring. There is clearly no love lost here between these two M&A professional wrestlers. High kick is countered by Cage, and a drop kick is countered by Owen. These two are going back and forth at such great speed. And another vicious form to the back of the head. You saw all that spittle fly out of Christian Cage's mouth. Owen spins him around. Backdrop into the PK, right to the back. Christian Cage lands like a sack of rocks. Owen Nichols, though, caught with the back elbow. Owen looks like he got the grip off, but Christian reverses. The bigger of the two men lifts him up and hangs him out to dry like yesterday's laundry. Christian Cage picking it back up, could be thinking unprettier. Hooks the arms, doubles back. Oh, and drills him, kills him. Let's go down. 1, 2, Owen kicks out at 2. Jessica Douglas telling him 2. Christian Cage wanted that 3. Owen gets back to his feet. High knee from Nichols. Cage feeding back up to his feet, but Owen unable to capitalize. Big face planter, gourd buster there from Christian Cage to Owen Nichols, and a forearm rake to the mouth. Owen trying to get back into it. Kick down, kick low, kick high. Headlock into just a stiff punch right to the nose. Owen Nichols now double surfboarding him, and just a club in the back of the head. Christian Cage looks like that could have knocked him clean unconscious. Owen Nichols not done. Grabbing him once again and just beating the Father of the Year in the face. Owen Nichols using his ability of the human body to better contain Christian Cage. Cage went on the outside. Owen did not quickly follow after him. Instead, waited out, and he trapped him. Guillotine choke applied. Guillotine is in, but Christian fights it off before Owen could fully lock it in. Oh my goodness! Christian Cage locking in that headlock on Owen Nichols. Owen now having to fight off Christian Cage. High kick in the mouth. And Owen may have just gotten Christian Cage there. 1, 2, 3. Owen Nichols wins the M&A Grand Championship off of that high roundhouse right to the jaw. Owen Nichols gets the M&A Grand Championship, but that may be worse for wear, as we now know that Owen Nichols and Aiden Flynn will take on Harvey Reynolds and Nolan Beauchamp next week. And as we get into our main event of M&A XPlosion, Jamie Clark making his way down. Jamie took a lot of issue with how Steve Macklin handled his business with Jet Thorne following Jet's loss to BHJ at All the Rage. Steve Macklin drilling Jet Thorne with a brainbuster on an open-faced chair, breaking his neck and putting him out for several months while he undergoes surgery. Now Jamie Clark being the stalwart of the resistance to M&A. Commodity, but someone who absolutely has the violence factor to take it to 11. Now awaits his destiny as Steve Macklin makes his way down the aisle. Steve Macklin ready to tag him and bag him. After a successful debut against Speedball Mike Bailey at All the Rage Prelude. Steve Macklin not out here with his cronies, the Motor City Machine Guns, instead coming out alone. Will walk away at the end of this grudge match with their hand held high. Let's get into this one. And Steve Macklin runs in with a lariat, incredibly disrespectful to Jamie Clark, and drops the knee on the back of his head. Jamie goes for a lariat as well, but Steve moves out of the way. Jamie Clark and Steve Macklin already starting out in just high order. These two, clearly a lot of bad blood here. Steve Macklin taken down by Jamie Clark. And Macklin pulled in by Jamie for a backdrop Saito 1 kick out. Jamie Clark now up and over with a springboard forearm smash onto Steve Macklin. And grabs him in a sleeper hold on the floor. Can't win the match out here. But Macklin manages to roll through, get back to his feet. Macklin eats a back elbow from Jamie Clark. Jamie grabbing Macklin, but Macklin getting out of the way. Big punch and chop exchange. Steve Macklin dead weighting on Jamie Clark and now just throwing him into the steps. No love lost here. Big elbow to the back. Steve Macklin looking to grab some plunder. He gets a steel chair. Oh, and just slices in to Jamie. Threatened to hit a fan in the front row there too. Steve Macklin, quite an evil man with evil intentions. Now he's thrown back into the ring. Jamie, though, grabbed by Steve Macklin in the front towards enemy. 1, 2. Kick out by Jamie. Steve Macklin up to the top rope. Not an often excavated place for him. Big elbow drop, but Jamie floats to the outside, back in. Just needed to regain his composure. Back elbow. Huge lariat takes Macklin over the top rope. Jamie, though, gonna let Macklin get back in the ring. He's tired of hanging on the outside. Big half and half right on the head. Macklin bleeds up and back into the sleeper hold again from Jamie Clark. Locking in this sleeper, trying to choke the life out of Steve Macklin, but Macklin once again manages to escape. Got a little hung up in the ropes there, it seems, but a big kick. And a DDT double arm from Steve Macklin. 1, 2, 3. Steve Macklin gets the win. Steve Macklin gets a big W in his Explosion debut. And that will end our coverage of M&A Explosion tonight.